Hey folks, Rob Swanson here, REIEducationproducts.com. Hey, I'm going to take you through a little house that if you've watched the initial video on it, it was a tough one to see because we had no power. It was almost all boarded up. It was dark inside. You know, a little bit of walking through it with a flashlight. And it was a tough one, but man, are we making some progress, and this is going to turn out to be a cool house. And you're going to like it because we're doing a few things that are a little bit unique. And so I want to point this out to you and show you what we're doing. First of all, I'm standing at the back of the house right now, and if you look down the side of the house here, you can see that we cut our first egress window right here. And installed this egress window, and you can see, you know, this isn't all just dumped down in here. It's not too deep, you know, it's about waist deep or so in this particular house. Not too bad of a deal, but you know, there it is between the two properties. And then the other one that we cut on this particular house is right over here. So walking around to the other side of the property, there's the other egress window that we installed. And you know, my theory is always cut the egress windows and, you know, make it safe for a family that's going to put their kids down in the basement, or, you know, whatever they're going to do. So let's walk in and show you what we've got inside here now. And I'll tell you what guys, this house, the transformation of this house is absolutely unbelievable from what this thing was when we bought it to what it is right now. And so, you know, we've got 3 bedrooms upstairs. You walk in, we've got a bedroom. You know, I'm kind of standing in the living room, passing through this little arch. There's another bedroom, and then a 3rd bedroom in the back right here, as well as the main floor bathroom. Now I'm standing, you know, on the inside of this arch, little dining room area. It goes right here into the kitchen. You can see we're painting texture, drywall, doing all that stuff right now. So the kitchen cabinets are in, but they're all papered off. Now here's what's unique about this particular house and what we're doing. The back side of the house where I started the video is outside of this door. And we're going to separate the upstairs from the downstairs so that what we can end up doing is have a duplex. The property is actually zoned R2, which means that it's legitimate for a duplex. And so just being a little bit forthright in our thinking, we're going to get a lot of extra value out of this thing by setting it up to make it legitimately work as a duplex. It gives a lot of options for us if we rent it out or if we sell it or whatever we do. So I just walked down into the basement, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on the initial video because it was so dark down here, and literally all the windows were boarded up. It was pitch black. To be honest with you, it was a little bit of a freaky basement to walk through. You know, you're always wondering, had somebody broken into the house and, you know, they were on, you know, whatever, on drugs and hiding in one of the little nooks and crannies down here because it was nasty and it was a little bit freaky. So, but it's awesome now. I mean, this is going to be a really, really cool little basement. So what we're doing is, here's the bottom of the stairs where we come down the basement right there. And we're going to put, either at the top of the stairs or right here, I'm not sure which, we're going to put an exterior door, so we'll separate the upstairs from the downstairs. We've got a little kitchenette when we first walk in, and it's still a little bit dark in here. Once we, you know, get everything, you know, finished, we'll have better light. We'll uncover the windows. You can see all the windows are still blocked off for painting. But we've got a little kitchenette. Actually, it'll be a full kitchen. We're going to put a washer dryer, or a refrigerator right here, sink, cabinets. I'm going to put a stove over here. We are not going to come in and do a dishwasher in this lower kitchen in the basement, but still, it's you know, we've got two kitchens in this house that'll be fully functional. Just in the basement one, somebody's going to have to scrub the dishes by hand. The bathroom down here in the basement, you can see, has been set up. I'm going to show you something that when we first bought this thing, don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let me try to get some light. This drain out of the bathroom used to come over, and right now it drains out the back. It used to actually tie into the sink over on this side, and I mean, it was nasty. Obviously it didn't meet code. It didn't work, and it was just a problem. And so we went in and we fixed that, and so we're in pretty good shape now with the plumbing. So here's how we handle a basement like this when it's this jacked up. The ceilings used to be low. Where I'm standing right here, this was a narrow little pitch black hallway with little rooms and little nooks all over down here. Well, here you can see in this back bedroom now, we have now come in, and here's the egress window that I showed you from the outside. So here's one of the bedrooms in the basement, and straight across, there's the other egress window that we cut and installed. So you've now got a nice safe place for your kids to live, for the basement bedrooms. And like I said, just a nice property all in all. How we tackled this thing is like this though, guys. Here's what we did. We came into this thing, and what we did is we gutted everything. We demoed it. The way to start is to not try to rebuild what's existing there, especially when it's really jacked up and really bad. The way to do it is just to come in and just rip it all out. Just kind of start fresh, start clean. It actually costs you less money to do it that way, and you end up with a better product, because now we've got a great house that's going to be awesome for somebody to live in when it's all said and done. And so I'll give you the finished product when we get there, but I wanted you to see this thing in its transformation phase. So this is Rob Swanson. Until next time, REIEducationproducts.com. We'll see you later.